I think he just likes coming to see you.
I'm beginning to think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, this is the glass tube. The spinning so you get a good idea of what not to do. All right, now I'll go back to getting the rest of this guy on video.
He just chews.
Well, we'll make sure he gets some more plastic. The good news is when he bites one of these, it's not going to leave a part behind. And if he does bite one of these, the gastric acid they have will actually help dull the corners and the edges.
Oh,
About a year ago, we had an actually bearded dragon. He was not supposed to be eating off a plate. They fed him off of a plate, and it was one of those styrofoam plates. Turns out that the plate went inside there, and as I went in looking for it with an endoscope, it was missing completely. So it digested it. So they, the stomach acid these guys actually can, break down some plastics. Yeah. Although the PCBs and the carcinogens and stuff in here are not that great. All right, so okay, we'll get back to this guy.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Okay,
a good one.
This is one of the ones he left relatively whole.
Yes.
Does that look good to you? I would kill you. All right. This is our. I call this guy the church dragon because he was found outside of a church. So this is our wildlife, wild-caught bearded dragon here in the United States. So those of you in Australia think you have problems with these guys, they're everywhere now. Anyway, it bothers me that he was one wild-caught, and he has been a problem case since we've had him. He actually has some osteomyelitis over here and in this elbow as well. Not to mention the fact that he's a little bit ataxic. We're not sure if it's metabolic bone disease or whatever is in here is causing him some neurologic disease. We're not sure, but he has gotten better. According to today's x-rays, the osteomyelitis in both the knee and the elbow are worse, but luckily for us, the glass in that dropper is radio opaque, so we were able to see it. So anyway, I'll add the x-rays to this as well because that just makes it cool for you up-and-coming vet students who are interested in treating these guys. Anyway, this guy, for all intents and purposes, looks perfectly normal, but once you start taking x-rays and giving him a neurologic exam, you realize he's got some issues. And he didn't come in with all those issues. These are things he's developed since they found him. So I'm willing to bet you the incubation period and so forth has gotten to the point where the things he had caught while wild and loose in America are things that would probably make his life a lot worse long term. So anyway, this guy is always going to be a learning experience for me, and Mom is quite frustrated.
No kidding. No kidding.
Love these cases though. They keep me off the streets and they give me something to laugh about when I go home.
They
Okay,
get more.
anyway, our buddy here is we're going to go ahead and give him some antibiotics and change antibiotics from the last injection that we gave him. We're also going to add some fiber to his meds. And while I'm at it, I might as well just add an antifungal to it. That way, just in case one of the shards of glass does intend to tear the intestine, won't be a problem. Oh, one other improvement we can do with this case. Minutes after this guy had eaten the glass, the client had called the local emergency hospital, and the local emergency hospital had advised that we go ahead and feed this lizard as much as possible in hopes that something would bind to the glass. Two problems with that. One, nothing is going to bind to glass, which is why we drink out of them almost every day. Two, if we're making and we're filling the stomach up with stuff that allows us to not be able to see, endoscopically speaking, I can't even go inside there and pull these pieces of glass out. So this has been a major fail for this guy. So anyway, education being what it is, we've learned something today, and Mom now knows that she can contact me in a million different ways between YouTube and Facebook and hell, I think everybody's got my phone number.
I will now.
I'm thinking I'm always able to be found somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm way too public a creature. Drives my wife crazy. All right, later.